Hi, welcome to Daddy Curb's farm. You remember those feed store chickens we got? The 4 light Brahmas and the 4 silver Wyandottes? Well, they're 12 weeks old now, and it's time to see if we can integrate them into the main coop with the main layers. At 12 weeks, these chickens are fully feathered. They're not quite as big as they're going to get, but they have all of the adult features, and they've been holding their own in the yard when they've been let to free range with the other chickens. For most of these chickens' lives, they've been living in this wire fence out in the yard. Every once in a while, we would just move the fence to put them on fresh grass. Our goal is to get them in the coop. Normally, we only have 1 or 2 to transition into the big coop at one time. We've had pretty good luck in the past with just bringing it in at nighttime. After all the chickens are up here roosting, everybody's gone to bed, and we would just take the new chicken and place it right up here next to another chicken. And by the time morning comes, everybody's fine. They look around, they see a new buddy, not that big a deal. Sometimes in the morning after we use that technique, there's a little bit of squabble, a little bit of jockeying for position, but mostly they handle it just fine and they accept the new chicken with very little trouble. This time, since we have 8 chickens to transition all at once, we're going to try a new technique. This temporary fence that we've been using in the yard, we're going to put it inside the coop and let them live inside the fence, inside the coop, for 2 to 3 days to see if everybody just gets used to being around each other. Right now all the big chickens are free ranging in the yard. So while the coop's empty, we're going to take all these chickens in and then we'll reposition this wire inside the coop.
That's the food. You're gonna love it.
I don't know if this is the best idea, but we're gonna try it out. 3 days later, after they've all gone to bed, we come out to the coop to move them to the rafters. Transferring the chickens into the coop at nighttime is a good way to integrate the chickens with a lot less fighting. So tonight, it's been 3 days after we put them into the coop area so they can kind of get to know each other. We're going to lift them up into the rafters. I'm going to try to do this without getting them all riled up. Right up here by your sister. There you go. There you go. Chickens are pretty easy to move around at nighttime. They kind of shut down. They don't really necessarily go to sleep, but they calm way down. They don't move much. And you can just pick them up. These guys are up walking around, but they're extremely calm compared to when the light's out. When it's daylight. There you go. It's been nearly 24 hours that the chickens have all been together in the coop with the door shut. The intention is to leave them cooped up together without being able to get away from each other so they can work out their relationship issues. And they've done pretty well today. There's been very minimal pecking, except at me. They're pecking at these leaves here. There you go. There you go. That's what she wanted. I'm getting ready to feed them. That's why they're very excited about me being here too. More than 40 hours later, after these chickens have been cooped up together, I think it's time to go ahead and release them. We'll see how they do in the yard after being integrated into the main flock. The older big chickens, they know exactly what to do when that door opens. That's run out and go find all the food scraps that we throw out the back door, or just the best spots to go range for the morning. The little chickens, they still need to learn that. But I think the project was a success. 8 chickens grew up separated and then were integrated with the flock with very minimal fighting or problems. So we'll observe over the next few weeks to make sure everything's going okay. But so far, looks like a success. Thank you so much for being with me here on the Daddy Kurt's farm. The chickens like showing off, and I like sharing. If you have any questions or concerns, maybe comments about how you manage your chickens, leave them in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you soon.